Well, we've got a couple more tasks now. So, look for Ruby on the coast, consult the wind if you don't know what to do. Other than that, keep searching the coast, and find the children of the big sea, so the children in the essentially. But yeah, we cleared up all of our tasks from Friday. It's good. Okay, so because the door at the very top of the coast takes interfacing, putting a point into interfacing to do the Van Eyck jam, making it more hardcore, is beneficial for two different things, whereas putting it into suggestion or something else, maybe not as. So let's go ahead and try if we can do that again. And I will remember to do the speed before the interfacing check. And we'll switch out our clothes. So where? Goes the pinball maker. Oh, right? This one. There we go. But again, I don't have anything that increases empathy, so for that, do. Well, let's put the point into interfacing first, actually, now I think about it. Because there's only one more point I can put into it anyway. That's fine. Accept changes. Then go ahead and put the tool on for the speed. Goes +1 motorics. Well, I need to trigger it again with a different thing. Pop it. Go over here.
Good morning, comrade. Yeah.
There we go. Interfacing's 10 now. High chance of passing it. Let's connect the dots.
Here's an idea.
Wow.
Say what you said before. The exact same thing. Or wait.
Okay.
Say something that's
Needs less zoop zoop.
It's hard to say for sure, but the
God damn it. Alright, well, never mind. Let's put back on. Wait, what does my thoughts that have empty hands do? Finger pistols? Suggestion +1. I should have done that with Elysium. Just taken all the stuff out of my hands. That would have made it easier to pass. Oh well. Okay. But yeah, the coastline thing does take interfacing anyway, so it's not a waste to put a point into it. It's just, at this point, I'm running out of experience and things to interact with to get experience, so I might be hitting like a level cap that I don't know about.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Kids, has anything strange happened lately?
We had bad words and said, I got in trouble. Bad words. Bad words.
Bad words are bad, don't say them, kids. It's the first step to a life of crime. Okay, what happened?
We just heard funny voices.
The boy shrugs, his jacket whispers as his shoulders move.
We thought the voices were funny. We said what they said, and then we got in trouble.
Where did you hear them? Did you overhear someone say them? Was it on the radio?
Radio? What's that? We just heard them in our head.
Oh.
Could it be? Do their minds work in the same way?
Well, yeah, I mean... So, we've said about how you can manifest external thoughts if you think things enough in such a way that you have actual belief in things and it manifests it physically. So maybe this is related to that. Voices in your head, like little bleats and bloots of information. What do you mean you heard them in your head? Voices in your head?
No, just people talking real fast.
Okay, what did you hear?
It was like, it is time at last, my nasty Speedfreaks. Our brother man is about to grow up.
A memory stirs. You've heard this quickfire patter before.
DJ Flatios, Big Boy Davey single is here. Buckle up, cause this is the fastest track that you're ever gonna hear.
The voice actors that are children are doing a great job of little section.
Turn up the volume.
A word when you're done.
The lieutenant clears his throat. His eyes are wider than usual.
The boy draws a jagged rock across the ground. It leaves a white scratch.
So Kim is concerned that the kids are hearing things that they shouldn't be.
Detective, about what the twins had to say. So, those voices they heard.
Yes, of course, earlier, when you turned the radio on in his Kanema. Don't.
Speedfreaks FM, your favorite channel. Wasn't your radio tuned into Speedfreaks FM? Say nothing. Wasn't your radio tuned into Speedfreaks FM? The lieutenant breathes steadily, each inhalation and exhalation in control.
I can't explain how they heard it. I believe they heard something, and given the poverty of this part of town, I don't know how they could have heard the radio. However,
Kim's ignored our comment.
weird as it is, the situation is not connected to the murder. This isn't our business.
It's a mystery, though. Mysteries are our business. Are you embarrassed to say we may have to contact Speedfreaks FM? It is related, Kim. The wind told me so. No, it's a mystery. How did these kids hear radio from all the way across the river?
Yes. Mysteries like who killed the hanged man are our business, not this. Besides, maybe it was just a radio they overheard. They might not be old enough to know the difference. How would they have heard the voices?
Even if it was a radio, where was it coming from? Didn't Ruby have advanced radio know-how? Maybe it has something to do with the mass call-in radio game? Intraplanetic crosstalk? Maybe it's something related to what happened in the church tuners experiment? I got nothing. If we want to relate it to the murder, then didn't Ruby have advanced radio know-how?
The lieutenant shrugs.
Oh yeah, just dismiss it, okay.
Let's at least rule out radios before continuing. Maybe the twins didn't know it was a radio they were hearing. The washerwoman seems to know everything that happens here. Let's ask if she heard anything before moving on. After you.
The lieutenant gestured towards the older one. I wanted to do more on that, like the intraplanetic crosstalk, and like if it was a radio, where did it come from? And he just dismissed it. Okay. Talk to the washerwoman.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Have you heard a radio on the coast in the last week or so?
A radio? Ah, no. We play no radio here. There's one in the shack, but it's never used.
There is one in the shack, so one exists. Are you sure you didn't hear any radio playing?
Visitors know every sound that belongs to this coast. I would know if I heard anything different.
Any idea how the twins could have heard Speedfreaks FM?
Was that the nonsense we were spouting? Pah!
She shakes her head.
No, I have no idea where they heard it. They've been in earshot all week, and no radio.
You good, Kim?
Let's just get it out of the way as fast as we can. Contact dispatch from my kinema and ask them to connect you to the station. Maybe they can shed some light on this.
Kim's trying to shut it down. Are you ready to meet your heroes, Kim?
I'm ready when you are.
He turns his face away toward nothing in particular.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Alright, well that was beneficial to talk to the kids then. Alright, if we're gonna head back towards the car, then we can try and see if the communist group are around and do that. And then maybe the number on the victim's arm is done by now, Alice? It's been 6 days? We did it on the first... No. Was it the first day? It must have been the first day. We did it on the first day, Alice? Does it take a week to do it? I guess it depends on the thing that they're trying to find. Also, can the game let me go down the slant? Okay, never mind. It's not letting me. I'm real glad you failed that 97%. I mean, I'm not necessarily sure I'm glad I failed that 97% because I don't know what passing the 97% would have told me. But I suppose I can always retry it if I get another skill point and put it into Shivers. But again, I have a feeling on day 6, I'm in like the mid to late game of this now, and I would assume there is not that much experience left to go around to put into points. A sewer grate, the gateway to the river of filth. Anything new, Gaston?
Oh, sorry, officer. What do you want?
How you holding up?
Host almighty. He's a total bummer now.
No, I can't ask you about anything about how you're doing. Bye for now. Alright, well, that's a shame. Alright, for the car.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Did you find out who owns the boots?
Yes. I got the mercenary's name and a few biographical details. Are you ready?
I am.
The lieutenant leans in to listen, notebook
Shoot.
in hand.
I was born ready, baby. Shoot.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Ellis Kortenaer. That's Ellis Kortenaer. Exact date of birth, unknown. He was signed into the Lelystad County Neonatal Care Unit on 28th of February, 09.
Alice Courtenay in the neonatal care unit.
He was found as a newborn in a leaf compactor near an abandoned farm. He spent 4 months in the neonatal unit, survived apparently, and was assigned to a foster family at 2.
According to Klasia, Lele said his real name wasn't really his. Perhaps that's because he was fostered.
Well, no, it says his name's Ellis Courtenay.
This is what the ICP knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the Eastbrand Military Academy in Vredefort at 17, then served in the Oranese forces till he was honorably discharged in 41, just a year before the Seminese conflict. Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least I assume it did. And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Crenel, or any of its other incarnations, or him even entering Revachol.
Wait, he was found in a leaf compactor?
It's a garden tool used to press leaves into these cubes. It's a detail the hospital had, the only detail in these files. So I thought it would be good for you to know.
It is. Thank you, Alice.
Any information on his foster parents?
None, officer. Sorry.
So all we have to connect him to Crenel is the armor.
Even that is a small miracle. These organizations usually double-check their inventory. Thank you, Alice. Great work.
No problem, Lieutenant.
Well, we have his name and service record now.
A name. This is very good. Ellis Cortenard.
Says to himself.
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. Did you have any other questions?
So the task is complete. We run the number on the victim's armor and got 70 XP. That's good. Hopefully be fairly close to getting another skill point soon. Alice, I need you to connect me to Speedfreaks FM.
Come again, officer?
I said Speedfreaks FM. Kim's a big fan. Speedfreaks FM, a radio station, it's for the case. Kim's a big fan.
The lieutenant sighs under his breath. Really? He says, low and tired.
Right. One moment, officer.
Excited, Kim?
No.
I have DigiMess on the line. I'll connect you now.
Yo!
The word shoots out the man's mouth like a bullet.
The starting gun fires, and we're off.
And we leveled up because we got conceptualization. Hello, is this DJ Mesh?
It is. I got a few minutes before I gotta go back on air. What can I do for you, cop man?
I'm just calling to confirm. Did you debut a new track from DJ Flassio a few days ago?
An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
What a song name.
That's the name of the song. Vulgarity is La Belle de Jour.
Great title, man. #1 stuff.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's the shit-hot new single from DJ Fellatio, really shedding up the sonic waves.
Do people like it?
They're loving it, man. The requests keep coming in for more. I really think it's the future of music I do. Fucking, like, stinkcore or something. Shit's so nasty. Those stink waves come up like sound waves, you know what I mean?
Sure, man. I'm young, cool, and with it. I'm 44 with mutton chops and a mustache.
Very cool, man. I'm dead serious when I say Fellatio's gonna make it big in this world.
Is it legal to play?
It's illegal not to play, man. When you got that kind of music in you, the universe demands that you got to let it out. You know what I mean? Plus, Felicia and I got it in our contracts that we could play our own tracks. So really, it would be illegal not to.
Okay, let's move on. We talked to some kids who said they heard it in their heads. Do you know how that could be possible?
Come on, man. I just told you, we're cleared to play shit like that. Listen, it's not our problem if kids decide to tune into Revachol's hottest station.
It's not that they played it on a radio, they heard it in their heads. Do you know how that's possible?
I don't understand. Are you asking if we can, like, play our station into people's brains?
Sure, forced radio, can't tune out. You'd make a killing on ads. Capitalism. Yeah, like a new way to equalize people, getting them all on the same station. A great tool for communism. Exactly like that, because I think you're an enemy of traditional values forcing your filth on the innocent. Conservative. Yeah, like that. Maybe it's part of your civic duty you were just testing out for the government. Bootlicker. So, let's go for communism.
Right on, brother. We got to make sure everybody tunes into this sonic revolution. But we didn't, like, force it into people's brains. Got no idea how you do that. Short of them just tuning in on their favorite radio receiving device.
Okay, I'd recommend looking into it, though. For the revolution.
Revolution Brain Broadcast. Got it, yeah. We'll look into that. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Merchandise. Ask for Speedfreaks FM merchandise.
Wait, can you send me any Speedfreaks merch? No, that was it. Thank you for your time. Just one thing, give a big shout out to my man Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. He's a huge fan of the station. Let's ask about the merchandise, because I think he'd appreciate that too.
I can understand why you'd ask. Our shit's hot. Think we gave the last of it away at our last live show, but what's your address anyway?
I'm staying in a shack by the coast. No one knows the street name, they just call it Elysium. Send it to the Whirling in Rags in Martinez. I don't really know my address. Just send it to the Whirling in Rags.
That I can do. Whirling in Rags, Martinez, got it.
Even if a package arrives, how will it get to you if it hasn't got your name on it?
Wait, do you need to know my name?
I don't want to know, man. I like leaving it to the imagination. Now, anything else?
One more thing. Give a big shout out to my man, Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi.
Huh?
The sound bubbles out of him, even to his own surprise.
Look at that. His eyes dilate. That's joy, my man. You wouldn't be able to tell, but his glasses just magnify it.
Okay, Cop Man. Can do, will do. DJ Mesh, out.
The party has terminated the call. Is there anything else I can do for you, officer?
I'm glad Kim liked it that we called him out. Had a shout out for him, Rob.
You should check the radio again.
Press the button labeled saved and turn on Speedfreaks FM.
Spoke to the wildest cop in Revachol. He asked us to give his buddy cop, longtime listener Kim Kitsuragi, a big shout out. Kim, we love you.
I like that. Kim, we love you.
Keep it freaky, like DJ Mesh, DJ Flacho, and your wild friend. This one's for you.
If, when a motor carriage's engine was ignited, it could drive by its own accord off to a high mountain, and there write a song, perhaps it'll be something like what you're hearing now.
We aren't discussing this.
After a few bars, the lieutenant turns the radio back to prime line.
What a reserve of willpower. It's taken all he's got to not smile.
Hell yeah.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect it to someone?
I wonder if I can talk to the precinct to say, hey, by the way, I did lose my gun, but I've got it back now.
Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
I have successfully located my 9mm Villiers pistol. It's on me now and I won't lose it again. Do I want to say this though? Nah, let's leave it. We don't need to say. We don't need.
Roger that, 10-10.
Alright, all done. We're gonna talk to Kim?
Okay, about that call.
Yes.
Let's start from the top.
Uh-huh.
There's no doubt the twins heard Speedfreaks FM. I still don't know how without a radio, but they did.
Hold up, Kim. Are you gonna say anything about meeting your radio heroes?
Nope.
Okay. Spooky shit, but what does it mean? Squint in thought. We're not any closer to knowing how they heard it, though, are we? What does it mean?
I don't know what it means.
The Lieutenant's gaze travels towards the coast, towards the fishing village so far away. I mean, a weird voice in my head said to talk to the kids, maybe it's related. Guess we're stuck then. Well, I don't like the idea of saying, guess we're stuck, so maybe it's the voice in my head.
I don't think the voices in your head are related to this, no.
But it didn't sound like one of my thoughts, it sounded like a lady. Probably not, sorry Kim. Yeah, the voice for the thoughts is different to the voice of, for example, Shivers, so sounded like a lady.
The lieutenant gives you a long look.
But what is the long look supposed to mean, game?
I don't know what to say to that, or what you want me to say. I'm sorry. Did we ask where the kids were when they heard the voice?
The wind picks up, blowing a stray strand of Lieutenant's hair out of place. He moves it back. I didn't, sorry. Are you criticizing me, Kim? No, I didn't.
No need to apologize. I was just going to say it'd be a good idea to ask them. And, Detective, thanks for this. It's been interesting.
Yeah.